Hello, and welcome to the redelivery of the 2016-2017 Best Invest Induction Leaders Training, originally held July 12, 2016. The objectives of this training are to review the importance of communicating effectively and the importance of exhibiting accountability for both induction leaders and best teachers, to discuss the implementation of personalized, job-embedded professional development action plans, to examine successful methods of providing support and feedback, and to demonstrate the effective usage of the Best Invest program's resources and materials. These objectives will be accomplished through the completion of the following items. First, we will examine the results of the 2015-2016 Best End of the Year survey that was distributed to best participants. We will discuss how this data has driven the focus for our program. Second, we will discuss communication and accountability and the resources available to support this focus. Our next step is an explanation of the professional development action plans and the documentation related to this area. The importance of feedback and support will be discussed, and the resources that are available to utilize. Our BEST program website will also be presented. According to the 2015-2016 BEST End of the Year survey results, the BEST program is beneficial and adequately provides teacher support. When BEST participants were asked of possible changes that should be implemented within this program, teachers provided a plethora of information. This data was analyzed and grouped into three focus areas: communication and accountability, professional development, and observations, feedback, and support. Let's discuss communication and accountability and the resources available to support this focus. In relation to communication and accountability, BEST participants stated that the program should entail a clearer goal, a detailed checklist, and more accountability. The resources available to support better communication and accountability include the Roles and Responsibilities document, our Year at a Glance, and a checklist of activities for the first and second semesters. Our Roles and Responsibilities document outlines the duties and responsibilities of all parties involved in the BEST program at the school site. The Year at a Glance is an overview of the activities and documentation look-fors for the year. There are two checklists that are available, each providing a detailed description of the action steps and the expected dates of completion. One checklist is for the BEST participants, and the other is for induction leaders. Let's take a closer look at the induction leaders checklist. The first activity, the beginning of the year orientation, may or may not be facilitated by the induction leader. In either instance, please provide evidence that the BEST and INVEST teachers participated in a pre-service meeting before the first day of school or the first week of school. As a review, INVEST teachers may or may not be veteran teachers. The most pertinent characteristic is that they are new to our district. An example of pre-service topics to cover are provided on page 23 in the Induction Leader Handbook. The agendas may be submitted electronically. There is a web page available for submissions. Please utilize the agenda format provided on page 19 of the Induction Leader Handbook for other BEST meetings thereafter. The remainder of induction leader responsibilities are also listed. To ensure that our BEST participants are provided with learning opportunities that can be immediately and effectively applied to the classroom, we will now discuss the professional development action plans. The professional development action plans are based upon the participants' comments concerning more PD opportunities related directly to the classroom and correlated with the Compass rubric. The resources available within your handbook to support the professional development action plans include directions for the Self-Needs Assessment online survey, Professional Development Action Plan template, Professional Development Opportunities list, Professional Development Action Plan submission directions, and Professional Development follow-up template. The beginning of the year self-needs assessment is now available online and correlated to the Compass rubric. Induction leaders will provide the best participants with directions and a direct link for completion. Results will be accessible to induction leaders and made available to best participants for the completion of the first Professional Development Action Plan. A brief description of the results will also be submitted electronically, utilizing the document on page 17 of the Induction Leader Handbook. As we develop our professional development action plans, we will use the SMART model by ensuring all of our goals and action steps are specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and within a specific time frame. We will complete a plan for and utilize various resources available for professional development. The first plan's goals are derived from the results of the self-needs assessment and aligned to the Compass rubric. The action plans thereafter are based upon observations, feedback data, and teacher concerns and needs. Please retain a copy of this documentation for your records. Here is an example of a completed SMART professional development plan. Seeing as the goals of the action plans will be based upon the Compass rubric, provided is an example of how some of the goals could look within each component. This is a list of the professional development opportunities that will be offered by East Baton Rouge Parish School System. A more detailed description will be available to best participants prior to the first week of school. 3 different professional development action plans will be submitted electronically throughout the school year by induction leaders, August 26th, November 11th, and May 5th. After the completion of each professional development action plan, best participants and induction leaders will arrange a follow-up meeting to reflect upon the effectiveness of the professional development opportunities and discuss next steps. Please retain a copy of this documentation for your records. Our ultimate goal is to ensure that our new teachers have various opportunities to participate in differentiated, meaningful, job-embedded professional development that can be immediately applied to the classroom. Next, we will discuss observations, feedback, and support, and the resources that are available to support these areas. Best participants stated that it would be beneficial to provide more opportunities to observe master teachers and experienced teachers on their sites, be provided with more effective observations and feedback, and have access to more classroom co-teaching, coaching, and modeling. The resources available to support more effective observations, feedback, and support include Master Teacher Observation Request Directions, Coaching and Classroom Modeling Request Forms, a Classroom Observation Tool template, and a Contact Log template. Observing great teachers in action is one of the best ways to improve practice. New teachers can observe one of East Baton Rouge Parish's recognized master teachers for a half day. New teachers can select their master teacher from the list on New Teacher Central, arrange a mutually convenient observation time, and have their half-day substitute paid for. Master teacher observations will be available in September. For more information, please email Bianca Williams at bwilliams12@ebrschools.org. You will receive the contact information of one of the 3 master teachers that you chose, as well as a master teacher observation packet. You must contact the master teacher yourself to arrange a mutually convenient observation time. The coaching request form can be a very useful tool to support teachers in their ability to provide high-quality instruction. This template will be available on our BEST website. Although optional, the classroom observation tool can be very effective in assisting instructional leaders in providing focused and meaningful feedback. When utilized, please maintain this documentation at your school site. Please ensure that as an induction leader, you record the instances in which you meet with best participants. Maintain this documentation at your school site. Remember, there is no substitute for proper documentation. Our final focus is the introduction of our Best Invest program website. You may utilize this link for several purposes, including submitting required documentation, downloading best induction leader and participant handbooks, completing the best survey, identifying useful resources that support instruction, and much more. Here is a list of pre-service topics that can be covered at the beginning of the year orientation. This document is also available on our website. Elementary induction leaders, please encourage your best participants to complete the one-page application for the 20th Annual Adopt a Teacher Grant. This document will also be available on our website. Thank you for your attention and your continued support in ensuring the success of East Baton Rouge Parish Schools. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact Support Programs.